Ukraine is barely managing to keep up in the war. As it runs low on artillery and air defense munitions, Russia has started to dominate. Although it might look like there is a balance, with Kyiv active and its ports and economy functioning while the front lines hold against Russian forces, the reality is fragile. Russia's increasing missile and drone attacks are breaking through Ukraine's weakening air defenses, causing fear and gradually destroying the country's energy infrastructure. Russian forces are advancing, and their use of glide bombs, improvised bombs that glide to their targets, is causing significant damage since Ukrainian defenses struggle against them. There are concerns that Russia is preparing for a large offensive soon, adding pressure all along the front lines. Ukraine is in a precarious state and urgently needs more support. If the U.S. Congress decides to provide more aid, this could dramatically change the situation. The U.S. Senate has already passed a bill to provide more aid, which could quickly increase the flow of weapons to Ukraine. This would strengthen Ukraine's ability to hold off Russian advances and boost the morale of its people. The aid package could bring substantial amounts of weapons and other military resources, allowing Ukraine to deal considerable damage to Russian forces. With this support, Ukraine could also focus on training and equipping its military better for future conflicts. Europe needs to increase its production of military supplies to help sustain Ukraine, especially if U.S. support diminishes. The U.S. and Europe also need to consider targeting Russia's oil revenue, which funds their war efforts. A more focused economic strategy against Russia's oil sector in 2025 could weaken Russia's military capabilities. Overall, the strategy involves strengthening Ukraine enough that it can either significantly challenge Russian forces by 2025 or push Russia to consider peace talks. Strengthening Ukraine's military and defense, especially air defenses, is crucial. This aid and support from the West could potentially tilt the war in Ukraine's favor and pave the way for a more stable future.